Hello friends, I am outside of my house right now. We are going to jump straight into today's video. I need to get into our storage sheds because the project that I want to work on today requires a piece of furniture that is inside of these sheds. It is very windy where I live, and so I'm afraid if I put my camera down to record that it's going to get knocked over by the wind. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, put my camera away, and then resume inside of the house. So let's go ahead and get into the storage shed. This is the storage shed that I need to get into. I do have 3 storage sheds on the side of my house, and they're half storage sheds, so they're not very big. But what I want to get out of here is this here. It's a piece of furniture that I brought back with me from Arizona. I have a plan for it now. And I didn't have a plan for it for 2 years, but I do now. So I need to get everything out of the way. My husband's home, but he's in meetings today. So as soon as I have everything moved and situated, I'll call him out so he can help me carry it inside of the house. Hopefully I can get this done pretty quickly. Like I said, I'm going to turn my camera off just because I don't want it to get knocked over, and it is a newer camera. I'm going to go ahead and just play it safe and turn it off and do this off camera. I have everything taken out from around this piece of furniture. If you're someone who's been around for a while, you may remember this from my Arizona house. But this is it right here. And I had to be very selective with what I brought back with me because this house is just so tiny. And this is actually a piece that I purchased at Goodwill, and I repainted it myself. It is an Ethan Allen piece of furniture, which I really do love it. I probably want to repaint it again. Just because when I painted this, I was barely starting to learn how to DIY and repaint furniture, and I'm much better at it now. So this is everything that I took out. Our shop vac, a buggy, lamps that we are not using at the moment. These are Tiffany lamps, and that's why we hold on to them. A table for parties. This box here is paint to paint countertops, and I was supposed to use that to paint the counters in our rental home, but I didn't get to it, so we still have it here. Sometimes I feel like I want to paint my counters with that paint, but at the same time I feel like that would just prolong me from getting new counters because the freshly painted counters will be good enough for a while, and I just don't want to settle. I need new counters. So I'm going to wait until my husband gets out of his meeting, and then we will take this in and I will start doing all the rearranging. I have a lot of plans for this. There's a lot of space inside. Let me show you. There's just, you know, a ton of space inside of this. There we go. That I really need. So hopefully I can make better use of my space inside the kitchen and put a couple of items in here. So there we go. I got this in. It was extremely heavy. Something interesting is that this style matches the style of my end tables that I bought when I moved here. This is what the area is looking like right now, and I kind of decorated it for Christmas as a cocoa bar, but I am so ready to take this down. I kind of left this up a little bit longer in anticipation of switching it out for this video. I bought this bar cart on Black Friday, I want to say in 2023, and although I do love it, I feel like it's not quite my style, but I could not return it. I actually got a really good deal on it. Right now it's selling on walmart.com for $165, and I got it for $40. So that was just an amazing deal. It was a good way to experiment with using this space. When I lived in this home years back, I never put anything along the wall, and I felt like this was just a huge wall of nothingness. So I really feel like putting a piece of furniture here helps to break up the space just a little bit. As I mentioned, I'm going to be using a furniture piece that I owned back in Arizona. I bought it at Goodwill. When I bought it, it was not in good condition. Somebody had already painted it, and so I went through and I painted it white to kind of save this piece of furniture because I do have a video on redoing this, and I'll insert some clips here. It was not painted nicely at all. I really wish that I could have left this in its original form because, believe it or not, this piece is worth some money. After doing a quick search on Google, I found that a website was selling this piece in its original state for $1,500, which it is a really beautiful piece of furniture. Of course, it is messed up now because it is painted over, but I promise you, I did not do the damage. I just tried to fix it. In case you are interested, because I was interested myself, I had to go back and check, but I bought this buffet for $30. Now that I've found what I think is the perfect spot for this buffet, I'm going to go ahead and give it a good wipe down. It's been in storage for 2 years now, and I have to say I'm so glad that I decided to bring this one along with me. My coffee bar in my prior home was really large. I really would have loved to have brought that one with me, but I knew that it was not going to fit in this home. It was something that I bought on OfferUp, and I will share a clip of that with you here. It feels really good to have a piece of my past with me, even if it's through a piece of furniture. Call me weird, it's okay, but I'm also proud that this change cost me nothing at all. I am going to be using my buffet to help free up space in the kitchen. The first drawer that I wanted to attack was this one here, and this is where I keep tea and other miscellaneous items. The tea is coming out, it's going to go into the buffet. I'm also going to be freeing up this top shelf in my spice rack. I've been keeping coffee, matcha, creamer, things like that. Anything belonging to the coffee family is here, and that's also going to be going into the buffet. You will notice that I have a large collection of rice, mushroom, matcha. Ileana loves matcha. I also have their probiotic creamer. They recently reached out to me and sent me a sample of their rice mushroom coffee, along with one of their newer products, which is the rice mushroom hot cocoa. This is definitely a day and night duo. I am currently on a health journey. I feel like the older I get, the more imperative it is for me to take care of myself. Incorporating rice products into my daily routines is a simple change that I can make, but I feel like it's going to have a lot of benefits. Rice products are packed with adaptogenic mushrooms like lion's mane, cordyceps, which help with focus and energy, which I 1000% need. And they also help with gut health. Gut health is something that I have been focused on for quite some time now. The new mushroom hot cocoa helps with winding down at night and getting a better night's sleep. Sleep is so important, especially as you age. So I'm really excited to keep on using these products and start reaping all the benefits. It's only been about a week since my husband and I have started making this a routine, so I'll definitely keep you posted on all the good and positive changes. If you are interested in trying it out for yourself, I do have a 15% off discount code. I'll go ahead and link that down below. Let's start this journey together.
Baby, don't know how to say it, but something in it drives me crazy. I know it shows, so tell
I can't tell you how excited I am to finally be getting this project done. I've had it on my mind for quite some time now. But of course, there was other things that I needed to get done before I made my way here. Now that the major part of my decluttering is done, and that was emptying out and decluttering my moving boxes as well as clearing out the garage, those things really infiltrated my mind and did not allow me to think of things like this. So now that that is behind me, I'm able to think a little more clearly, and so I feel like this here is just proof that I'm in a different stage of decluttering and organizing, and it is a really good place to be. I mentioned to you in one of my previous videos that I met a fellow YouTuber here for lunch a couple of months back, and she unexpectedly had to move, and she gifted me all of this coffee and syrup because she could not take it with her back home to Oregon. So thank you, Joe, for gifting this to me. I'm pretty sure that in the future we will enjoy some nice cups of coffee thanks to you.
You pull your hair on a back slit. You know I like it like that. The other girls in the backseat, me in the front 'cause I'm bad. And it feels like the prom. Got so nervous, so I got a little drunk. And they're waiting for us. Hey, you, jumping on Cadillacs. Here's to the best that we'll ever have. Everyone's watching when we're walking in. Hey,
So excited with the way that everything turned out. I love the way it's organized. It's just extremely functional. Now I need to work on the top, and I am completely unsure of how I want to decorate this. For sure, the coffee maker goes up top, but other than that, I'm not sure what it is I want to put up here. I need to keep it very, very minimal. My first thought was plants. Plants are very, very minimal. Let's go ahead and take a look at the before. This is what this space was looking like, and now the after. I am really thrilled with the way it turned out. Let me know your thoughts down below. I hope that you enjoyed this video and got some inspiration to clean, declutter, and organize a space in your home. I will see you all in the next one. Hugs!